If you watched the last video that we did, we cooked up the chicken and started getting into the meal prep. Today we're actually going to show you how we meal prep for the week. Yesterday was July 4th. Hope everybody had a safe and wonderful 4th of July. I know we did. Had a good time spending time with family. Also had some good food, good cookouts. I'm sure a lot of you out there are going to be eating a lot of food this weekend that you probably thought, maybe I shouldn't have ate, maybe you should have, why not, you know. It's the 4th of July celebration, lots of beer, lots of brats, maybe occasional funnel cake in there. It happens, I know. So now it's back to reality. Now it's the day after. Now we're going to cook for the week and make sure that we have all our meals on point. So today we're going to take you through, these are the things we're going to be prepping today. A couple meals from me and then one for Jen. This is going to be 2/3 cup of brown rice with 4 ounces of chicken breast, interchangeable as well, sweet potatoes. So this one's going to be 4 ounces of sweet potato with 4 ounces of chicken breast. Now this is the one we've been talking about. This is a concoction Jen kind of came up with. It's just going to be 95% lean ground turkey mixed with some diced tomatoes and then also green beans. We went fresh this time again instead of canned. So this is how we do it basically. We're going to need some Tupperware. Got an assortment here. Doesn't really matter if you go and spend $5 a container or $1 for 3 or 4. You know what? It's all going to work. You just want to check the quality and make sure it's all, no cracks, no leaks or anything like that. Over time, they're all going to leak. Trust me, they all do. And like I said before, get yourself a food scale. Pick them up anywhere. This one's a digital scale, weighs in ounces or grams. It's got a few different options on there. So the most important thing when you're weighing food is actually to zero it out. Don't include the weight of the container, or do account for the container. So right now I've got it set up for ounces. So I've got the container on here. Now it's going to be zeroed out. Now I've already pre-portioned these chicken breasts out already. So these should be about 4 ounces. And it's exactly 4 ounces. So from here, I'm going to take my sweet potato, fill it up until I see 8 ounces, and we're pretty good there. So this one's done. And then we'll take and I'll clear it again, put it on, and use this container, and now zero it out. So now I'm going to take the brown rice. I've got it in these scoops, just kind of level it off here, and then I've got 1/3 cup, put that in there. Got another one. Once again, I've already pre-portioned all this out, so these should approximately be 4 ounces, and we're looking at 8 ounces. Good. So there's another one. And then for the ground turkey, measure this out, wait till it zeroes out. We're good. Got 2 ounces. Now it doesn't have to be exact. I mean 4.1, 4.2. I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. Same with the green beans. The reason why you do this is because it keeps things pretty accountable. I learned early on that it's easy to overestimate. A lot of people do that. They say, oh, that's approximately a cup. Oh, that's approximately this. Well, next thing you know, you start portioning things out. Your half cup turns into 2/3 of a cup. And then your 2/3 of a cup ends up going to a cup. Before you realize it, you're eating double the portions, but you're still only accounting for the original portion. Or serving size. A lot of people don't understand about serving size. They look at something and say, oh, it's only 100 calories per serving. When they actually weigh it out or measure it by the grams of the ounce, you find out that you're actually eating 3-4 servings. And then they go, oh wow. I didn't realize it. I didn't account for it. So it's all about the accountability more than anything. So this is nice and easy to do throughout the week. I mean, we just store these in the refrigerator, and then we will take them as we go. Now I packed a couple of these. This is going to be a pre-workout meal for me and a post-workout meal for this week. And I can just grab and go. It's really easy to do. Some of these aren't going to fit, I don't think. Let's see. Alright. So this isn't every meal. This is just a couple of the meals. Breakfasts I do right on the go. Like, I will cook that first thing in the morning. I will get that up and going. I don't portion any of that stuff out. Throughout the day, you can eat things, you know, protein bars, protein shakes, different things like that. Other fruits and vegetables throughout, because you should be eating, you know, everybody goes to the 3 meals. Well, I like to eat between 6 to 8 meals a day. It keeps the body going, keeps everything energized, because your fuel is your food. So you want to keep it going with the small meals. I found that works for me the best. Some people do the intermittent fasting. I haven't really experimented with that. I like to keep the body fueled. I like to eat as soon as I feel a little bit hungry. I put a little something what it needs in there. And that depends. It might be a carbohydrate source. It might be a protein source. It might be some fats. Depending on what I'm doing too. I'm still in the cutting phase right now. I've got another week out. Still holding strong at 171. This morning woke up. So hoping to hit those goals by the end of this week here. This is going to be quite the push. So the macros and the calories are going to be a little bit tightened this week, but that's okay. Portion these out again. The one thing you're going to need the most is room in your refrigerator, so you got to have a big refrigerator, or some people can freeze them. I mean, a lot of this stuff can be frozen too. We portion out for the week, so we know we're going to eat it, so we don't do a lot of frozen stuff. We're freezing the chicken. Yesterday we cooked up 21.5 pounds of chicken. Biggest question I got asked is, oh, do you guys freeze that? No, we will probably, I don't know if we're going to go through 21 pounds of chicken this week eating it, but we can get pretty close. That might actually extend for a couple more days. But we're going to get that all, that's going to be eaten. I promise you. It will be eaten by the end of the week. Now, actual meal prep times, that's where it comes into play. We did a lot of this stuff earlier on. I cooked all this food down, did the chicken yesterday. So it does take time. So allot yourself some time during the week to get your food done. Dedicate some time to it. You'll thank yourself in the end. I promise you. Once you've got something ready to go. Because if you don't portion, here's what happens. And we've all been in this situation. I've been in this situation. You've been in this situation. Where you go, oh, I'm really hungry. I had to work. I had something going on. I've got, practice. I've got a gym routine. Something going on. I got to go to the kids' softball game. Whatever. So if you don't have those choices, what do you end up doing? You swing through a drive-through and grab something you probably shouldn't be eating. It's quick. It's cheap. It works. I know. This is America. We fuel up on it. But having this meal prep or having something ready to go, even like a protein bar or something, this will really help curb those little cravings and those meals, because when you get hungry, you get hungry. And people get hangry. I know. I've been there. I'm there often. So keeping this food around really does help out. It really, having that extra meal, you know when it's going to happen. Boom, you grab it, you pull a Tupperware, you can throw it in the microwave, you can eat it cold. I do most of my meals even cold. I don't even throw them in. I'll just keep this at room temperature during the day because I know I'm going to eat it within a few hours anyway. Every 3 hours I'm eating. Boom, boom. So this is pretty much the meal prep. This is, like I said, during the day, there's other meals too. Some of those are on the go. The salads, the spinach, those are going to be when I'm home. I don't eat a meal prep food at home. That I'm going to pull right out of the fridge and cook something or have it ready to go so I can heat it up, whether it be some other vegetables. These are just more for on the go when I'm away from home, when I can't control as much food. This is going to be the stuff while we're away. So once again, I want to thank everybody. Again, we're going to finish up doing this, but I won't bore you with all that. I just wanted to show you the little meal prep. This is the couple meals we're doing right now. So just get this out of the way. And if anybody has any other questions, comments, feel free to like, subscribe, add some feedback. If anybody wants to add to this, feel free. Absolutely, I welcome any question. Nothing's off topic. If you guys want to see more of these videos, like I said, keep liking, keep sending a shout out, share them even. We appreciate it. So I hope everybody liked this video, and hope everybody had a wonderful and safe 4th of July, and we'll make another video. Thanks a lot.